So I'm currently on the island of Bermuda, a tiny, tiny island out in the middle of the Atlantic, just 35 kilometers long from east to west and 1.5 kilometers deep, so north to south. So very, very, very small island, tiny little speck in the middle of the mid-Atlantic, and it's got a very interesting history. It's actually named after a Spanish sea captain called Juan de Bermúdez. However, the Spanish actually never settled here. However, they did use it as basically directions to be able to send their ships from the Americas back towards Spain. The island, which was uninhabited, was first settled by the British in 1609 when a group of sailors were shipwrecked here. So on the 2nd of June 1609, Admiral Sir George Somers of the Virginia Company set sail from England with 9 ships carrying supplies to American colonies, and his ship, the Sea Voyage, was shipwrecked here. And from what they'd heard from the Spanish sailors, who hadn't formed an official colony here but had most likely been ashore, they basically prepared themselves for the worst, but actually found Bermuda rather agreeable. And so they used native cedar trees here to build new ships, 2 new ships, which they then launched, and they carried on their journey to America. And however, they left a group of sailors there to establish a colony. Now, the Virginia Company became very interested in establishing a colony on Bermuda. So in 1612, they sent 60 people to come and formally establish the colony of Bermuda. Now, the Virginia Company's rule on Bermuda was rather tyrannical. And so they had a number of people who were not very happy about the rule of the Virginia Company, a private company. And so they went to London to complain. And in 1684, the Virginia Company had its charter revoked. And then the British government formally established a crown colony, the Crown Colony of Bermuda.